Hey everyone, welcome back to my home. And HomeWod 18 has handstand push-ups in it, and we're working on the skill and technique for doing that. And I wanted to put the scaling options first, since we got a few emails about people asking about the scaling options but not watching the whole video all the way through. So I'll make it a separate video and put it here so that you have a quicker reference to get into. That first option being a down dog position, just to mimic that vertical press. And the most important part about this is being able to stabilize and hold this position for a certain amount of time. Let's say 30 or 40 seconds, right? We tend to want to get right into the handstand push-ups because it looks really cool. You're up against the wall, you're upside down, you're pressing your whole body up. And we tend to skip that stabilization aspect of the movement, which is actually really important for your overall connective tissue and building strength in the shoulders just to even stabilize overhead. So even if you're a veteran and you want to work on your overhead stabilization, these are all good progressions to go through. Now, just to go back to that down dog position, once you feel comfortable holding for X amount of time, let's say 30, 40 seconds, then try making it a little bit more dynamic. All right, so we're in this position, and we're gonna start to lower our head toward our hands, and then press all the way back out. When we go to press out, I want you to get used to pressing the chest and head forward, similar to what we do with a barbell up overhead, or a dumbbell, or a set of dumbbells up overhead as well. All right, if you're okay with both of those, so the stabilization aspect and getting dynamic with the movement, you're then gonna put your feet onto the couch or whatever elevated surface you've been using to load up the shoulders a little bit more. All right, so ideally the goal is to have your hips over your shoulders, and the same concepts apply, right? Pressing the head and chest toward the feet. Get your hips as close to stacked over your shoulders as you possibly can, right? Flexibility might be an issue, as I'm sure you're seeing with me. Hamstrings are pretty tight, so hard for me to get my hips all the way over my shoulders, right? After that, once you're, all right, same concept applies, once you're good with stabilizing that position for 30 to 45 seconds for a few times, then we'll start getting dynamic and moving with this. So lowering our head toward the ground, pressing right back up, head goes toward the feet, chest goes toward the feet. Again, do the best that you can with keeping your hips over the shoulders. If they do tend to be not over the shoulders, that's completely fine. We're still working on this overhead position, and we're also at home. So be nice to yourselves, it's okay, all right? If you guys have any questions about these scaling options, shoot us a DM, shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thanks.